Hello my friends, welcome back to an episode of Undertale Genocide with me, Notorious BLT. So apparently, I done screwed up, so we're gonna reset. Name's already been chosen. Yes. We're resetting, because I screwed up. So, I got this guide y'all sent me about how to not be terrible at murdering every monster in this place, which is something that I still don't really want to do because they're all so nice, except for you, Flowey, because you're a big old butthole. Well, I mean, you are right now. I know, you're all like, here, ready to go, and stuff, and, okay, yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. We're avoiding your garbage. I got you. Yep, down here's love. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, what I'm gonna try to do is, I know I did. Okay, I'll let you, you know what, just for the sake of time. There you go. So, we're gonna go grind out some monsters, okay? I know. Just, Flowey, you're a big old jerk. You're a big old jerk. I have a feeling that you're gonna appear after tutorial and be like, hey, did you restart so you could murder Cow Mom again? And I'll be like, yes, I did. What a horrible creature. Yeah, alright, indeed. Yes, I will follow you, exactly. Alright, so this thing says, what the hell was it? The recommended area for grinding is the first room with the leaves and a save point. It doesn't show this one. So, I'm guessing they mean a different one? Probably the first one after you can actually run into monsters. So I'm going to be trying to use this guide to, well, guide me in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? So that hopefully we can do the genocide what needs to be done. Which, God, it feels horrible saying that. It's not a... Genocide's not a word you just, like, throw around, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a good word, alright? Yeah, alright. Yes, indeed, the dummies are for talking. Exactly. Alright. Hurrah! I kill you. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna have to search for stuff. Oh, no, I am, aren't I? Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search again for the, what was it? There was like a bandana or something, and then there was also a toy knife, I want to say. Yeah, there was a bandana and a toy knife. So what I'm probably going to do is, instead of talking about the game, we'll talk about something else, because most of what goes on here is not, like, you know, we've seen this, God, how many times now? 3, 4, 5? Wait, how many times has it been? Let's see. I had to restart last time, so that's 2. Then I restart. Okay, so this would be the 4th time we've seen it, right? That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I love how menacing the music is at this point, even though all you're doing is walking. It's like, Toriel is just such a nice mom. I mean, well, I guess you could also say that she's, like, a helicopter parent, but, you know, that's fine. Is that right, Toriel? Are you a helicopter parent? I think you might be. Aha! You have not left the room. Okay, yes, of course. Yeah, she gave me the cell phone. That's right. Click. Alright, cool. So, it says... Let's see. It says here... I need to kill 20 enemies. And... Let's see. Leaving the screen and returning after defeating an enemy will make the next encounter occur sooner. Alright. Now, I'm gonna, of course, take all the candy. Well, okay, I won't take all of them because I don't want to ruin the pile. But we're going to run around in here for a little bit. Aha! And then we're going to leave the thing and then come back. Whimson! Get wrecked, Whimson. It feels terrible. Because I know they're just trying to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So that was one monster. So then we walk around. Aha! You dead? You're not dead? Meow! What? So, let's talk about my little son here. Um, so there is there's a stream that I've been doing on Saturdays. Saturdays when we can, where I run a D&D game for some community members, who've been part of the community for quite some time. I don't know, and some of you people watching may not even know what D&D is, and if that's the case, I highly encourage you to find out to find out about it and learn about it, because, man, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons or D&D for 30 years of my life, as in I started when I was 4 years old, and it is, I don't want to say it's like the biggest part of my life, but it is definitely a very large part of my life. As in, it's one of those things where it has been a part of my life for a very long time, and I guess I don't really know exactly how to talk about it, but oh, Jeebus. It's such a wonderful game that I don't think a lot of people get exposed to. It is getting a lot more exposure now thanks to shows like Critical Role and Dice Camera Action, and although I think Critical Role is probably the bigger culprit in terms of what or who or what has kind of caused the, I don't want to say an explosion, but a bigger jump in I guess the acceptability of D&D, because when I was a kid in school, playing Dungeons & Dragons was like, you're a nerd, and you should not be respected, which is stupid. Because, why? Why is that stupid? D&D is basically just, fantasy football. It's not, yes, it's make-believe. Who cares? So are most games. Actually, every game is make-believe, except for maybe poker, but I've never really understood the draw of, hey, money and stuff, changing hands and for card games reasons. So if you don't know what D&D is, let me give you a little quick primer. So D&D started off as I'll call it a labor of love by this guy named Gary Gygax. And I know that there was somebody else that helped him, and I can't remember what the gentleman's name is at the moment. My brain is saying Jeremy Crawford, but that's one of the main rules designers of the game currently. I'm a save, if you don't mind. I gotta look at the determination thing, because apparently when it says it in white, you're on the right track or something. Anyway, so D&D is a role-playing game that generally takes place in a fantasy setting. Ooh! How can I explain it? There are things like elves and orcs and dwarves and halflings and gnomes, and in the current edition there are also tieflings, which are demon-blooded people or devil-blooded people, as in somewhere down the family line they have some demon blood in them. There's also Dragonborn, which are a race of they're called Dragonborn, but they aren't. I forget what the actual mythology around them is. It's something like they don't have dragon descent, or maybe it is that they do. I don't remember, but they're basically bipedal dragon people. So they have breath weapons where they can breathe fire or ice or all sorts of other craziness. They look kind of sorial. They have a kind of, they have scales and stuff like that, and the frills you see on kind of Western style dragons. If you haven't played D&D before, I just so highly encourage it, because it's such a wonderful game. And there's a lot of resources places and resources you can use to do so. What I've been using for this Saturday stream. I think the next one that we're going to be doing is going to be on December 29th? Yeah, I want to say December 29th is going to be the next time we play. And it starts at 12 noon Eastern time, and I say Eastern as in Eastern United States. So actually, it would start roughly when this episode airs, but it would be on a Saturday. At least the 29th of December is our tentative date. But I think we're probably going to be able to stick to it. Probably. I think. Maybe. We'll see. But I think that's the date we're going to be sticking with. In any case, you should check it out because it's a lot of fun, and I'm running the game for people who haven't really played D&D before. A couple of the players were in a what we refer to as a one-shot, as in like it's one session where you get hopefully a completed adventure done, so let's see. I think it's been how many players? Three of the players have played in a one-shot before, and one hasn't. Although I did do a kind of short session with that person and one of the other players to kind of get him up to speed as to how the game kind of operates, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, like I said, these people have never played this game before. I don't know how many enemies I've killed. It's got to be a few. I don't know if we're getting close to the required 20 or not. I did hear from folks that, like, something will happen when we are roughly on the correct path, or when we've done the right thing. I probably should have kept a tally of how many monsters I've exterminated from this land. So roll20.com, so that's ROLL20.com. You can find games to play there, and just like if you do though, try to make sure that if you haven't played D&D before, that you let whoever's running the game know that you are new and haven't really played before, because otherwise that may cause issues. Like you want to be as upfront and with the what is known as the DM or Dungeon Master as you can. Even with like things like role playing, like if you're like, you know, I'm new, I'm not really super comfortable with role playing, so like, you know, making character backstories and stuff is not really my forte. You know, just they'll probably say, you know, oh, that's fine. Just, you know, have something kind of basic, like, you know, I'm an elf and I used to live in this elf city and I just got tired of it and I wanted to leave. You know, that kind of thing. The community. There are parts of the community, at least there were long ago, and I'm sure that this part of the community still exists, that are not so great. You know, the kind of people that don't want other people in their hobby, which is just, it's such a weird thing, and I will never really understand it. A friend of mine had wanted to play Dungeons & Dragons when they were little, and they tried. And unfortunately, they were living in the American South at a time when gay folks weren't really tolerated very well. So this person was told, basically, you can't play with us because essentially you're different, except that they used a very nasty term that I hate. And in general do not tolerate in my day-to-day life. And that kind of stuff is extremely unfortunate. But thankfully, you know, we live in a modern time where a lot of that stuff is considered to be acceptable by most folks, and that's not really a problem anymore, thank God, because it's ridiculous to be hating on somebody because they're different than you. I mean, as long as they're not hurting anybody, what does it matter, right? So I say that to say, you know, obviously there are some parts of the community that are essentially a cesspool of garbage, but that's basically true with any community of any group of people. Like, there's always going to be buttholes in every group. You can't stop it. It's just the way life is. In general, I have found the community to be extraordinarily accepting, and if you want to get just like an idea of what Dungeons & Dragons can be like, I would highly recommend watching the show Critical Role, which is a group of D&D players who are voice actors. And, but nobody came. Oh, no! Oh, wait. Determination is all it says. Oh, no! Oh, it's so bad. But nobody came. Wow. Oh, man. Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Oh, right. This is the cinnamon or the butterscotch. Oh, no. Is it butterscotch? Yes, it is. I love butterscotch. I had a feeling. So, yes. Indeed. Truthfully. The stuff... okay, yes, indeed. You did the thing. I saw. And now Rockman. This is tutorial. Okay, yes, this is about the cinnamon, indeed. But in any case, I would highly recommend that you give the game a shot. And even if it's like, Oh, man. Even if it's not especially... Why am I asking? No reason. No reason at all. Wait, what? Was that a thing before? It was over 3 up. Over 3 down. Over 3 up. Yeah. Is she gonna try to murder me now? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, that... Right. Yeah, go over there, please. Right, now you're being helpful indeed. But just be aware, it's not like your typical... Like, it's not like a video game. I mean, essentially what I would say is that most... Aren't things easier for me to just ask? Yes! And boy, what a lesson to learn. Determination. Oh, God, it's so bad. This cheese has been here quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Oh, shit. He gone. He's gone. He's gone. Why? Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Leave 7G? Yes. Alright. Wonderful. Great. 18G? Yes. I will. Oh boy. So, try D&D. Is what I'm saying, okay? Did you miss it? Spider bake sale down to the right. Come eat food made by spiders, for spiders, of spiders. But nobody came. Ew, boy. So I think we might actually kind of stick to this format where... Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday, you might see something you really like. You will want to leave the room in your pocket. Yes, you want to leave room in your pockets for that. Click. I think we might stick to this format where, like, I do grinding episodes where I'm basically just, you know, grinding. We talk about something else for a little while, and then we go back to the game. Although, it looks like, from what the thing said, there's going to be a lot of episodes where I am just, like, grinding basically endlessly. Wait, where was the... I thought there was, like, a bandana or something in here. Isn't there? Wait, why did I fall down this one? That was foolish. Why did I fall down that one? Was it down here that there's a bandana? Yeah, give me that. Or, sorry, faded ribbon, not bandana. So, item, faded ribbon, use. Yes, yes, we have equipped the ribbon. Alright, let's pull that lever. I do like how the music has changed. I mean, I don't like it, but I appreciate that the music has changed. Right, and this was, I forget, do you just go through here and that's it? The far door is not an exit. It simply marks the rotation of perspective. Okay, right. We don't need to flip any switches. Flop any floopers. Flip any flops. But nobody came. If you can read this, press the blue switch. I will. I will, I will, I will. It's a switch. Press it? Yes. Hear the clicking sound, indeed. Is this the... If you can read this? If you can read this, press the red switch. My god. But nobody came. It's red switch. Or it's a switch. Press it? Yes, you hear clicking sound. So I do want to say, you guys have said, like, hey, don't forget to go and check out the secret bosses and stuff. Please remind me of how it is that I can get to them, because I will forget. Or have forgotten, will continue to forget. Oh, forget. Is it this guy? It's switch, press it. I wish you told me the color. You hear the clicking sound. Good. So please remind me of how it is that I get to these various secret bosses, because, boy, there are a lot of comments, and it's going to take me forever to go down there and try to get all these. You found a toy knife. I did, and I will equip it. For the... Oh, the stabbing of Cow Mom, which, man... It still does not feel good, I gotta tell you. It does not feel good at all. Not a single bit. Oh dear! That took longer than I thought it would. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? Not a scratch. Impressive. But still. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Uh-oh. Determination. So much you guys... Oh, okay. Do you smell that? Surprise! It is a butterscotch cinnamon pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here. So I will hold off on snail pie for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you. Ruh-roh. What was I saying? Oh, this is it. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Pat, pat, pat. Is something burning? Make yourself at home. Indeed, go into the room and check the things. Might as well just go to sleep. Yay, pie! I like pie. You found a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. Wait, is it actually in my items? I don't remember. Yes, it is. Excellent. Now, is anything different down this way? Oh, wait, didn't you guys say, like, look at some of the item descriptions and stuff because it's going to be different? You've seen this type of plant before, but do not know its name. Room under renovations. It's me, Notor. Inside the drawer are flower seeds and some broken crayons. Hello? Plant? But okay. You've seen this type of plant before, but you don't know its name. Alright. But there were books or something that I could look at. Were there not? These books are worn. They must have been read many times. Inside is an old calendar from the beginning of 2001X. Can't read that. Give me damn books. It's a history book. There's a random page. Trapped behind the barrier, and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he is pretty lousy at names. Indeed. The ends of the tools have been filed down to make them safer. Thank you, Cow Mom. You're very thoughtful. And I'm very sorry about what's going to happen. For some reason, there is a brand-name chocolate bar in the fridge. There is some white fur stuck in the drain. Where? Oh, Jesus! The size of the pie intimidates you too much for you to eat it. The stovetop is very clean. Toriel must use fire magic instead. Oh, where are the knives, though? Up already, I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I have always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? When can I go home? What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I'm reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it? How to exit the ruins. How about an exciting snail fact? Did you know that snails have a chainsaw-like tongue called a redula? Interesting. It is, and also horrifying, and true, except that some snails actually have, like, weird chainsaw mouths. Snails are terrifying. I mean, they're not, like, I'm not afraid of snails. It's just that when you see them actually eat something, it's terrifying. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. Bye, Cow Mom. The fire isn't burning hot, just pleasantly warm. You could put your hands inside. I'm not going to, because that sounds like a horrible, bad idea. It's a history book. Oh, okay, here's a random page. Right beyond the barrier, blah, 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 blah. I thought there was, like, a book on on plants or something in one of these rooms. Wasn't there? Is it Cow Mom's room? Just a regular old bucket of snails. Ah, the cactus. Truly the most tsundere of plants. What is that? That means like cute or something in Japanese? It's Toriel's diary. Read the circled passage. You read the passage. Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling bonely. The rest of the page is filled with jokes of similar caliber. Okay. Toriel's small chair. Its name is Chariel. I love this stupid game. Definitely bigger than a twin-size bed. It's an encyclopedia of subterranean plants. You open to the middle. Typha, a group of wetland flowering plants with brown, oblong seed pods, known more commonly as water sausages. I do like how the entire room is blue, except for the circled passage in the book and the yellow flower. Very telling from what happens later in the game. Well, if you do the pacifist run, I have no idea what happens if you do the genocide run. You peek inside. Scandalous. It's Toriel's sock drawer. Oh, I love this game. Oh, it's a water sausage. Oh, indeed. What ho, water sausage. Or water snossage, as I would call you, if I were the botanist that named you. You wish to return, to know how to return home, do you not? Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins, a one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I am going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. No, because I'm a horrible child. A horrible child. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you all did enjoy it, and if you did enjoy what to do, that's me from me, Notorious BLT. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye, folks.